Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another Parsec community event. We're doing something a little special today. I've got the Jolly Crouton Media duo with me, Clayton and Austin. How are you guys doing?
We're doing just fine, Max. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate you so much. And someone's already dropped in the chat, said sup. So how are you guys doing?
We're doing just fine. I want to know how Big Russ is doing.
Big Russ, if you could be the little the guinea pig for us, make sure the audio is all good as people continue to file in and whatnot. Do I gotta drop the game down a tad or anything like that? I think I will, just in case. But other than that, we will be playing Match Point, a fun little local co-op game that these guys have made through the power of Parsec. You can make it online, which is what we're going to be doing here. All three of us are already connected, and I guess we're going to demonstrate and play a little bit, and then if anybody would like to hop in and join, the links and everything are down in the description. So, do you guys mind playing? And I'll ask a couple questions.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, we're going to start with the obvious. You guys already know it's coming. What drives you to make a game like this? What was any story behind it, or?
Well, I was the original creator of the game, and that was like 2.5 years ago at the moment. And so I just got to college, and I wanted to make something that gave me the thrills of Rocket League and some of the multiplayer greats, Super Smash Bros. And stuff like that. And I played a bunch of it in college. And so obviously I can't draw anything. All I can do is code. And so I decided to make Pong, but and make it actually fun. And so this is actually kind of what came out of it.
Not to cut you off, but the funniest thing earlier is when I was playing this and had to describe to a buddy like what it was like. I was like, dude, it's Rocket League Pong.
Yes, it's exactly what we're trying to go for. So actually, originally the game was called Gravity Pong, and that was because we're kind of playing around here. We're not actually playing a match, but this tether here you'll see actually attracts the ball to the player, and so that was kind of the original idea.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. I was trying to learn some little strategies with it earlier, and I know the other trigger does the big hit that you guys were doing.
Yeah, the kick.
Okay, kick.
Yes, we call it the tether and the kick. And there's super variants of both, so Clayton just did the super tether, but if you hold down, you'll start charging your kick. And then if you press L, you'll actually do a super tether and yank the ball to you. And if you do them in combination, you can do some pretty sick stuff. But yeah, so the game was originally called Gravity Pong, to kind of go on what I was saying before. But we decided that we don't want to deal with any kind of trademark with Atari and stuff like that, and we decided to try to figure out what the new name would be. And we thought the most exciting part of this game is the match point, and so we decided to call it after that. So the final game, when it's 4-5, or I shouldn't say 45, 44, and there's 1 point left, who's going to win, that kind of deal. So that's how the name of the game came about.
I think it's a perfect name because I've only had 15-20 minutes with the game so far, so don't get me wrong, you guys obviously had a lot, but they've all been 0-0 games, and it comes down to that match point.
Right. No. Yeah. So in this right here, you can't actually score, and so we may have done a little bit of a bad job kind of explaining that, but we're actually in a practice mode, so we're going to ready up and we're going to start a real match. So now you'll see that there's 2 shields, either side. There's a white bar in front of the goal. And your goal is to hit the shield to break it and then score a second time to get the goal. So you'll see there he just scored. He knocked down my shield, and I let him score. So we'll see if I can get one here.
He let you score now. By the way, I'm Clayton. He's Austin.
Yes.
Yeah. Which one's yellow?
I'm yellow. Clayton's yellow.
Okay, Clayton is yellow. Now I've got a good understanding.
And so the basic strategy here is that when your shield's down, you want to be defensive, and when your shield's up, you want to be offensive.
I think of it in the style of those old Brick Break games. Like, you know how you could get a shield in that? And so in case you, like, missed the ball, there was, like, a shield. Or you had to hit it to break the shield. It's kind of like what the goal is. So
Yeah, we actually had a stage at one point that. Oh man, I
Nice.
discorded myself there.
No, you didn't. I got that in the stinger.
We actually had a stage, so we have a bunch of different stages that you can play on that had bricks instead of just a vertical like solid line. It was bricks that you had to actually hit through, kind of like breakout. So yeah, there are a couple different ideas we played around with to try to see if we can't squeeze the most fun out of the concept without making it overly complex.
My strategy in this game is to get Austin to talk to people so that I can distract him. That's the only way I can beat him.
I'm not even paying attention. All right.
Chris, welcome to the chat, buddy. This is Match Point and Sketch. Thank you for joining us again as well. You're
Yes.
currently watching the devs, Clayton and Austin, play each other. Clayton on the left. Get a little feel for the game. If you guys got any questions, shoot them.
Oh,
Okay,
there you
all right.
go.
I gotta get.
Gotta get serious now.
And there's the
Gotta
match
actually
point.
play a match here. Okay. And just let us know if anybody wants to jump in. Oh, it looks like Brandon, our friend Brandon, is in the chat. That's awesome. How's it going, man?
Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Welcome, welcome. Hope everything's going well in your neck of the woods. Happy New Year. Yes, they're both dev, Sketch. I'm here with two of them. He might have just popped in here, so if you guys want to.
Yeah, so Austin, like he was saying earlier, he started the game. You want to pick something?
Oh yeah, sure.
He started the game as Gravity Pong, and he approached me a few years ago. There's an event in Columbus, Ohio called GDEX. That's the Game Developer Expo, where a lot of devs around the Midwest bring the games they're working on and set up booths and stuff. And we were at one a few years ago, and he approached me and asked if I would come do the graphics and design for what was then Gravity Pong. So we sort of joined forces and then overhauled the game over the course of, I guess, 2 years.
Yes.
And then it became what it is. It's quite minimalistic, but you would be surprised by actually how much effort and tweaking and tuning. Oh man, now I'm getting distracted while I'm talking. That we had to do to put it in there, and we had to actually
Strategy
cut a lot of features just to be able to make a release date.
Yeah. there we go.
If you give me talking, I'm just like you. I can't. All right.
No, I can't multitask either, so I don't blame you. This game needs so much concentration.
It does. It does.
Yeah, Sketch kind of just came in. He said, what do you do in this game? Well, you can see them playing right now. It is yellow versus red. And you want to... There's a barrier on the goal. You want to break that. There's a little white barrier right there now that the new round is starting. You want to break that, and then you want to try and score. You have a pull attack like they're doing right there. What do you guys call it?
The tether.
Tether,
So
okay.
you got the tether, which pulls it to you, and then you've got the kick, which kicks it away.
And it's
In
like
combination, you can kind of do some cool stuff. Like
Rocket League
almost that.
Pong
I
is
didn't
the
get it.
best way to describe it to you. Oh, dude, what's up? Late stream
no.
today, yes, sir.
Dute, that is a great name. I love dutes.
Dude.
It's my favorite instrument, the dute.
And TJ comes in all the way from India and says, yo, boys, playing a new game? Yes.
Oh my god.
Hey, TJ.
How's it going?
All the way from India, you said?
Yes, we reach a lot of people here, man. I've played so many games with so many different people from Malaysia to India to Costa Rica. You'd be surprised.
Oh.
Most Americans are in the minority here.
That's kind of cool.
It is awesome.
In
Only
Sketch,
foreign language we can speak though is German. So anybody from Germany comes, I can talk in their language,
And nobody else will understand.
right?
Dude and Sketch said this seems fun. You guys are open to join and play a game,
Oh, no.
either with me or with them or anything. It goes up to 4 people as well, I believe.
Yes, anybody can join. We can also hop off here if anybody else wants to. If we have too many people, and there's a bunch of different modes and stages and all that jazz.
The first link in the description does have a link to come co-play to my computer. Or you can just add me and we can, accept you. Yes, use your controller, dude.
This is a yes, yeah. Controller is pretty much required for the game. We do have keyboard controls, but as it is with games like Rocket League and Smash and all of that, it doesn't control as well. It doesn't feel as good.
Yes, sir, Sketch. The game is indeed on Steam, and it now has a Parsec community over on the Party Finder tab.
Match point.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
See, that's where the name comes in.
Steven's dropping by. What's up, man? Don't think I've ever seen you before. Hope everything's doing well.
Oh man, it's our pal Steve.
It's our pal Steve.
We know him from Wraith Games. He's over in Hamilton. We are old game dev buddies now.
This is the point right here. This is the match point, and Clayton's about to win it again.
Oh!
Okay, come on.
Fudge!
Oh!
Oh man,
So
that's good.
A couple of cool things here at the end here. You can actually see what kind of stats you accrued during the time you played. So you'll see that I used the kick a whole lot more than Clayton did. I did it 25 times, and Clayton only did it 9. But he's more into super kicks and the super tethers. He did the super tether, looks like 38 times, while I only used it 12. So it's kind of cool little things here, and if you are playing somebody better, you can actually see what mechanic are they using the most, and try to figure out why is that mechanic giving them more scores or whatever else. So
looks like somebody's trying to join.
Yeah,
so
let's let them in. We'll split our man.
Yeah,
That's
come on in. You can go ahead and whoever
Duke
has
from the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and get him in.
Do our audio levels sound good as well? I didn't ask at the beginning here.
I think so, but I also asked them and nobody answered me, so I'm gonna assume. Yeah.
Assume. That's how it's streaming.
Plays, yes, there is a mobile app for Parsec, but only Androids, not out on iOS yet. You want to connect to... You connected to the right one, dude. You want to connect to the Grumpy Waluigi PC.
I love that name.
It's great.
Is he grumpy because he wasn't in Smash?
I still think the Grinch got snubbed, man.
Have you guys seen the videos? I can't remember who does them, but there's videos where somebody is doing a Waluigi voice and setting it to classic music, like the Hallelujah chorus from Handel, and then or Handel, I'm not sure how to say it, and then just Hallelujah the song. It's quite hilarious. It says Waluigi instead of Hallelujah. Oh, looks like Big Russ wants to join too. We should let him in.
Russ, all right. Well, give us 1 second. So sorry, Doot and everybody else. You'll see me tab out. But thanks everybody for coming through.
Come on in. Do we have anybody else who wants to come in?
Yeah, we don't know.
2v2 going, or?
Let me let our man Russ in. 2v2, you guys versus the devs. I'm with it.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to explain the controls again just in case. All right, so go ahead and hit A to drop in if you're connected. Looks like we're missing one person.
Right now we're not playing, we're just kind of playing around. So it's like a practice mode essentially. So you can't score, you can kind of play around with the controls. And we have a control diagram here we'll show you to kind of explain it real quick once we have everybody in.
Brandon said I'm still at work, otherwise I'd come in. Thank you so much. You being here is enough support, brother.
It looks like Sketch is asking, is Flashpoint online co-op or couch co-op? So Matchpoint is only local co-op, but that's why we're here on the Parsec stream, because that enables the online.
Yes.
So unless you're talking about an actual Flashpoint, in which case I have no idea. TJ, you should totally join. I'll drop out.
TJ, if you want to play, you can, man. Or we can wait
Come on in.
Well, one of our...
While we're sitting here for a second, I'm going to go ahead and explain the controls real quick, just for everybody who's looking and thinking they might join. So I'm going to press start here and go to the controls. So the person that's in here, I'm not sure who you are, but you probably have already figured out that you can move around and jump. But these are the other controls, the triggers on your controller. So you can use the left stick to move around, A to jump, double jump in the air. If you hold L, you'll actually tether the ball to you. The closer you are, the stronger it pulls. So Doot, yes, okay, awesome. You press R, you'll kick the ball away. It'll make this little circle around you. If the ball's inside the circle, it'll push it away from you radially. And then if you hold down R, you'll charge up your kick. While you're charged, if you press L, you'll do a super tether and yank the ball to you. And then when you let go of R, you'll do a super kick, launching the ball away from you. So give those a try.
Are they all in there now? I think Big Russ is the one we were waiting on.
I dropped back in. I think maybe somebody joined that didn't manage to be able to drop in. I don't know if they were missing a controller or what happened.
You there, Big Russ? What happened?
So go ahead and try your normal tether and your normal kick, and then a good way to remember how to do the super tether is if you just hold both triggers at the same time, it'll basically charge and then do the tether for you.
Yes.
Russ said I got a controller. All right, do you see the screen? Like, hit a button on the controller, and you can join in.
Yeah, just hit A. We support quite a few different controllers. Officially, we support Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch controllers. But we also support a lot of different types of controllers.
We bought a lot of controllers to make them compatible. We do GameCube controllers as well. You can do the 8-bit Do, I don't know how to say that, Do or Do controllers, like the old SNES and NES controllers. Although I think
GameCube controllers work.
I think with Parsec they're emulating a 360 controller, if I remember right. That may not be correct, I'm not sure.
Oh, Pumpy, hello! That's one of the guys from very far away I was telling you about. He shows love all the way from Costa Rica.
Oh man, hey Pumpy.
So Big Russ, you're trying. So I'm assuming you're pressing A. I'm not sure about the Parsec side, but as long as your controller is connected, you should be able to join.
I didn't even hear it make a noise.
Well, let's go ahead and actually, while we're trying to figure this out, let's go ahead and have a match between Clayton and Doot and see who wins.
Alrighty. Doot, make sure you're on the left side before, and then hit Y to ready up. And this will be a little bit of a delay here. Oh wait.
Oh, disconnected. Okay, so he was connected there. Interesting.
Oh, should I try and let him back in?
Yeah, go ahead and let him back in, I guess. See if we can figure it out. All right.
Oh man, it's gonna be exciting. Fun time.
Can you get in, Big Russ?
Oh yeah, you can also change your
their
color.
names are Clayton and Austin. They are developers of this game we're playing right now called Match Point.
How's it going?
Yeah, Russ might be having some issues. I'm not even hearing his controller connect.
Hmm.
So TJ, if you're around, man, we can definitely get you.
Looks like maybe we got.
Well, let's go ahead and let's do a fight, just you and me. So if you go on the right side and hit Y to ready up.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, he was ready.
This is kind of a tough map to kind of start out on because, as you can see, the goals are pretty small. Normally, the goals do extend the entire length of either side, but this is one of those different stages that kind of mix up the standard play.
Oh!
Looks like you already scored those, so that's great.
My man, dude.
A couple of minutes. I am impressed.
For some reason, this color combo makes me think of saltwater taffy.
Me too, actually. I can see that.
And the Lakers.
Yeah,
And the Lakers, you're right, yeah.
King C, welcome, man. Hope you're having a good day. You're a little late, so
Oh, man.
this is Match Point, doing something a little different. Got the devs joining us today. If you want to fire off any questions for developers, man, go for it.
Oh man, I got hit back. Nice.
Russ said he is having some issues, though, so sorry about that, Russ. If you get it taken care of, man, as long as we're still live, we can definitely play with you. But TJ... Oh, and Plays said he added me. Okay, so Plays, when we get a minute after these games, I'll accept you and you can hop in.
Oh, no.
Well, at least I'm not going to get just totally spanked.
Yeah,
Got
you're gonna
one
get
score.
totally annihilated by the beginner's luck.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty impressive.
See, using the secret technique.
Oh!
When you use the super tether, you can actually super tether the ball into your super kick, and it does an even stronger kick. I call it the combo kick, but that comes from a previous mechanic. It doesn't really describe what's going on. But yeah, if you super tether the ball, it'll have that little white trail behind it, and then if you super kick it while it has that white trail, it'll go really fast towards the other goal.
Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah.
Because I'm obsessed with sound. I was going to ask you guys later on about the sound effects and stuff, so I mean, I guess I'll just jump into it now. Your guys' friend Brandon asked, do you guys do the music too? And I guess that goes with my question. Like, did you guys do all the sound effects and whatnot?
Yeah. So I actually did all the sound effects just from scratch. I actually used software to randomly generate sound effects that were kind of like 8-bit, 16-bit sound effects, and then from there I kind of worked them up and make them sound kind of how they should. And turns out it was a great way to make the sound effects. Like the shield coming down, for example, sounds really nice and crunchy, and it feels like you got hit. It's very impactful. And then obviously the other sounds aren't too overbearing, but they do let you know whether you like hit the ball and super kicked it and all that.
I defended my honor. I'm sorry, dude. I couldn't be embarrassed on my first match though. So I'll understand if you want to do a rematch. But I think TJ is able to connect, so we should let him in.
Yeah, we'll try and get TJ and assume we can do a 2v2. But dude, good stuff, man.
Let's do another stage.
Dude has this thing where he lies and says he doesn't know anything about games, and then he comes in and absolutely spanks whoever's playing.
Yeah,
Don't let him fool you. He probably knows all about your game.
I bet you he showed up to one of the events we were at.
Big Russ wants to try again.
Go for it.
All right, Big Russ, we're giving you one last shot.
Thanks, dude. We're glad you enjoy it. We're glad.
We glad.
I mean, that works too.
Yeah, dude, where are you from again? I forget. He's pretty far, I think.
Man, we got quite a wall jumper here.
To go back to the other question, we have one up there to talk about the music. So the music, we didn't actually do. We have a friend here in Cincinnati, John Brennan from Sonic Studios, who gladly came and actually wrote the soundtrack for the game. And man, we could not be any happier with how it turned out. It is just rocking. We got a couple of different tracks. Obviously, we're limited by time and scope, but we did as much as we could, and with what we got, it's amazing.
Yeah, TJ, just add me. Polygon, welcome, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Polygon, my good friend Ben, how's it going?
Everyone's
you also check out Polygon too.
You guys should. YouTube.com/Polygon. He's a game developer friend. Not game developer friend, but he makes 3D models, I should say.
Yeah, I think he streams on ZBrush's channel, right?
He does.
He's hit the big time.
I'm going to say, I'm very sorry about this, but it's not going well. TJ, yeah, you can go ahead and add me. Yeah, we did. Okay. TJ and Plays. Plays, I'm going to let TJ go first, and then you can take the next spot from either him or Dude, if that's okay.
We can do 4 players, so we could completely drop out and have all the guests play if we wanted.
Yeah, that'd be perfectly fine.
I forgot about that option.
I can not lose.
How many people worked on the game, Sketch asked?
So mostly it was me and Austin. Austin did all the programming. I did the graphics, and we kind of collaborated on the design, all the ideas for the stages and the different gameplay stuff. John and his small team did the music. And then we just have some friends who helped test it. Brandon's one of them. Ben's one of them. Just a few people from our local IGDA chapter, the International Game Developers Association. We had a bunch of people help us test it and give us feedback.
It was a long, arduous process to make this into something that was fun to play. But we couldn't have done it without all the people helping test the game and giving us advice and criticizing the game and all that.
We do have a Discord. I believe if you do jlly.co/Discord, that will take you to it, or I could just type it into the chat like a sane person.
Yeah, you can give it to me and I can put it in the YouTube thing if you want.
I believe that will take you there. If not, I'm sorry, wherever that takes you, please forgive me. Who we got in the match right now, and who else wants to join? Did we ever get TJ in?
TJ joined, but I don't know what's going on.
TJ, do you have a controller?
I didn't hear his controller.
Are you the green guy right now?
I believe he is. I think he stopped to try and find your guys' Discord.
Controllers Logitech.
Might not work then.
So it should work for us. I think maybe the way Parsec is emulating.
Yeah, you might have to get the program that turns your controller into a Xbox 360.
Yeah, but if it's emulating a 360 controller, that should be okay. The Discord invite isn't working.
If you guys can post one in our Discord call, I'll put in the chat for them.
Okay.
Sure.
If that's okay.
Yeah, we'll go look that up real quick.
We're gonna let our other friend in. Hey, Plays. Go ahead and click co-play on the Grumpy Luigi machine, and you can come right in.
Allow temporary temp members.
No limit.
No limit. There we go. Yeah. Should be it.
Okay, this link should hopefully get you there. Okay. Did we get anybody else in the game? I'm not sure if that's still due.
That's dude. There, he's there now. I mean, you guys can play another one until we can get Plays in.
Yeah.
TJ said he thinks Logitech, just rest in peace.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Right.
Unless that's both of you guys.
So let's do me and Dude, Austin and Dude, and let's see how you do against the other dev. Choose your favorite color. Are you gonna stay in or Clayton there?
Just you want to go against me?
Oh yeah, we can do 1v1 or 2v1 even. Yeah, okay, that works. Awesome. So I'm gonna choose blue. All right, let's get this going. This stage's name is volley.
This is hoops, actually.
Oh, this is hoop. That's right. Sorry, how am I getting the name of the stage wrong? But the goal is obviously to get into the hoop. They're horizontal goals, which makes it a bit different. Oh man, Dude is actually good.
He's so good. I don't know if it's a he or she.
Yeah, he or she.
It's a he. I told you, don't let him fool you.
We'll also have to show you some of the customizations you can do. We included a bunch of rules, like you can change the ball shape. So there's a rugby-shaped or a football-shaped ball that bounces strangely. There's a star-shaped ball that gets faster every time it bounces. There's a spike ball that sticks to you when you hit it. A square ball. You can do multiple. You can do 2 or 3 balls. You can change gravity and speed. There's all kinds of stuff that you can change that makes it interesting. There's actually another mode that's really fun called tennis mode that makes it so you can't leave your half of the stage.
Oh!
And it
Wow.
takes away your tether. So it's pretty fun.
It's intense too.
Oh yeah, this game goes up to 4 players, Pumpy.
Oh no!
We would love if this game got as much attention as Rocket League. If only we had the marketing bucks.
Oh no! Okay, all right. I narrowly avoided disaster right there at the hand of Dude.
At the hands of
He's
Dude.
incredible. He's
it.
probably been stuck in your
Good.
game, like, looking
All
at
right,
every
here.
update.
Oh, yeah.
Got
Dunk
match point
this.
under a microscope. I'm impressed with him.
Oh man.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, back to it. The tether is only so long, and so actually, the farther away you are from the ball when you're doing the tether, the weaker it pulls, and it actually pulls weaker over time as well. So you can't do it forever.
Okay, so you can't spam it. I was wondering that when I was playing, and I was wondering, can I just hold this trigger the whole time? But I didn't want to try it.
So the normal strategy with the tether is to get close to it and kind of lead the ball. So the closer you are, the stronger the tether pulls. So I can sit out here and pull it around me because I was so close to it.
Oh, this is match point. Gotta come back, Dude.
I'm gonna dunk it. Oh, yeah, there we go.
I think we need a rematch, unless we got TJ in.
Let's see if TJ can get in. Then otherwise we can rematch here.
He said Logitech is RIP though, so that's the only controller.
It doesn't sound like I'm ready.
Oh man, we'll have to put it in the combo. We'll have to check
Plays
that out.
wants to play though, so Play if you want to connect to the Grumpy Waluigi machine right now. You can be our 4th.
Oh no. Let's back out here real quick, and we're gonna go to new teams. Just see if we can't get TJ in, or maybe TJ can't get in?
No, his controller, it's not being detected. He said he doesn't know why.
Okay.
Repetitive sketch. There's actually another link I want to send you. We built a tournament bracket. We actually used it at our launch party. That lets you.
Plays. Wrong computer. I have 2 computers on my Parsec account. A lot of you guys keep going to the wrong one. Connect to the Waluigi one.
That's the link to our bracket app. It makes it easy to keep track of tournaments. It actually will stream as well. So if you have like an iPad and you're running your tournament from your iPad, you can hook up another computer to a projector and it will stream your tournament live to it. So makes it fun for events to do tournaments on big screens. We did that at our launch party and it went pretty well.
Oh.
It went great.
We had Plays in here, but I think he backed out. Come back, Plays.
Yeah, so you said here that you just need to learn how to kick. That is the key to the game. The key to winning is to be able to reliably kick the ball, kind of like in Rocket League where you have to fly up, like being able to do aerials and fly up to the ball. And in match point, that's kind of the equivalent part. The tether's easy. You can always affect the ball that way, but really the hard part is jumping up and kicking the ball the way you want.
Yeah, Austin's always getting on my case for being too reliant on the tether. If I could get the kick down pat, then I would be able to reliably beat him. But now it's who knows who will win? Mostly Austin, but I can still kick his butt sometimes.
You can. Sometimes I get into a bad headspace. I'm like, oh man, I can't figure out his game.
Oh, he's on mobile. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the game.
Well, this is Parsec.
Oh, it is Parsec. You should be able to go through mobile, right? As long as you Bluetooth.
I have no idea.
He'd have to Bluetooth the controller and be all ready. He said literally nothing showing on mobile though, so he's confused. Yeah, you probably want a PC for this.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to help with that one. That's probably a Parsec question.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh,
bud.
yeah,
I thought you were on standby with a PC. Well, you guys still got dude. TJ, you can try again if you want. Trying to get some 2v2 action here.
Yeah, it'd be great.
We could well, it looks like TJ's trying again.
We'll try him.
If nothing else, Max, we could
Yeah,
drag you in and then you, me, Austin, and Dude.
Do that.
Man,
It doesn't work.
It's just so good. Just want to say it all the time.
Sketch, what do you mean?
Yeah, this game with online would be sick, but that's why we're here on Parsec.
That's right.
We had to actually cut a lot of the ideas we wanted to out of this game. We're spare time developers. Until this game gets as big as Rocket League, cross your fingers, we have to do this in our spare time. We're hobbyists for now until we get our first hit, I guess. So we had to cut features in order to be able to release it. It's part of the discipline of game design and game development is to kind of be willing to cut features in order to release. So online would require a significant investment that we just weren't ready to do at the time. So maybe Matchpoint 2 will have online, or maybe if it strikes it big, we'll have the money and time to do it. But unfortunately, we're doing Parsec, which is great.
Yes, we're doing Parsec. Which I think is a great solution to our situation.
Yeah, it's actually quite good.
It's amazing.
You guys are too kind. You can start up a game now. I can take the 4th spot if TJ isn't there.
You want to do that move? What's your tennis move?
Yeah, so dude, if you're still in here, I want to show you a couple of cool modes here, and everybody else as well. So we got quite a few modes in here, as you can see. Mayhem mode, Twitchy mode, couple of different modes here. I think the most simplest mode outside of the normal is probably tennis mode. So tennis mode, we're going to play this. Well, let's play it on volley. It's a bit difficult on volley, but we'll give it a try. So essentially, with tennis mode, you can't actually tether the ball. You only have the ability to kick the ball and super kick the ball. And you're not able to leave your side of the arena. As you can see right now, we're actually able to leave the side of the arena. But that's because we're in a practice match. We're not really playing quite yet. But once we get into a match here, you'll see kind of what I'm thinking here. So, looks like we have 4 people in here. Is that you, Max? Or?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get this going. So I'll be on the left-hand side. Maybe we can have a Dev on either side. Oh yeah, for you, Max, by the way. Here are the controls. Oh, I think somebody else did it. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know if
There's 5
you
of us
need a
now?
little bit of a refresher or.
There we go. It worked. All right, I don't need a beer.
Looks like somebody dropped out here.
You're missing somebody. There we go.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's get this going. I'm gonna go ahead and ready up on the left-hand side here, and we'll get this started.
Okay, so
Press Y to ready up. All right, so there's no shield as well. So as soon as the ball goes into the goal, that's game.
Oh, man.
Your goal is to,
oh boy.
instead of being first to 5, this mode is actually win by 2 with a minimum of 2.
Yeah, first to 4.
First to 4, yeah. Oh no, see that was my fault. Okay, that was a good dunk. Great dunk.
After tennis.
Who do I got? Who's on left with me?
You win. I don't even know what you say. Just game, I guess. 15, 30, 40 game. Oh,
Ooh, okay.
nice shot. All right, getting the hang of it. Was that you?
Yeah.
You're getting the hang of it, Austin. Hey!
Who's on the left with me?
Oh, Austin is.
Okay.
No. Okay. All right. I gotta concentrate here.
Uh-oh. I hope that
TJ
wasn't
can't get his
whoever's
controller
playing.
You
to
get
work.
some
Sorry,
really
TJ.
crazy volleys going on this mode.
Oh, nice block. Oh, fudge.
No. Oh.
This is
Okay,
10
here we
times
go.
harder.
This is match point.
I'm gonna play back and you can play forward.
Mark.
Oh!
good
that was a
save,
save
good
right
save.
there.
Good save. All right, so we gotta win by 2, so we have to get up to 5. Yeah.
No, there's the hardest one. When you hit it horizontally, that is the hardest thing to block.
They just, TJ just wants you guys to make me rage. That's just terrible.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Oh, do we need a rematch?
We need a rematch.
We need
I need a rematch.
Okay.
I personally can't live without a rematch.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
I can't either. I'm tired of Duke coming in here and beating me in games week after week.
we can do it, dude. Nice game.
Oh no, I overcompensated. Okay.
Yeah, those spikes, I feel kind of bad, but only kind of.
No, go ahead and do
Oh,
it.
well.
I'll spec as well.
Not as well.
Oh, tag team hit!
No, I scored it myself. Oh. Okay, come on.
We can stand on each other and form a capital I.
Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge.
Yeah!
all right. We gotta get serious here. Oh no. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah!
Oh man.
We got cheesed there.
Okay, no playing right here.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, we
man.
creamed you.
So you saw what happened there. So that first hit right there, me and Clayton did the kickoff essentially of this mode, which is to jump on the wall jump off, and actually hit the ball at the time that the timer goes down to 0. And so we clashed, so the ball stayed in the middle, but unfortunately I couldn't bring it around.
Pumpy said I got
Let's do
$1 on the green team. Pump, you're supposed to have my back.
Betrayal.
One cool thing we did is that anytime you're changing the colors inside of the game, so you can change into whatever colors you want, the menus actually change the colors as well. So now that it's yellow and green, when you go back out in the menus, you'll actually see that it reflects that. It'll be yellow and green as well.
So I put us into moonball mode, which means
I love this.
where our players are bigger and we can't kick or tether. We just have to kind of hit the ball, and the gravity's like
Oh,
we're
just
on
straight up pong in it?
Yeah, straight up pong
straight
it.
up pong.
Yeah.
Except we can go on either side still. So let's pick some teams. Actually, let's do 1 versus 3. So everybody on the left. Everybody on the left. It's against me. Everybody on the left.
Are you sure?
Yeah. we gotta wait till the stream catches up so number 4 knows what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, let's give it a try.
All right, here we go.
1v3 is going to be really tough for you, though. You know that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna totally suck it up. You guys are. Hey, we're Christmas colors. How about that?
How about that? Everybody press Y.
There we go. Okay.
All
Prepare
right. This doesn't
for me
seem
to-
fair at all, but I don't care.
No.
All right.
Sandwich.
As I said that, he just dog walks it in.
So there's a mechanic here. If you hold up on the analog stick and hold A, you can actually float. And you can just do that kind of infinitely.
Oh, yeah, it's like a Rocket League fly.
Yeah, King C, this game does need a controller. It's just, we actually it technically has keyboard support, but it's just...
I wouldn't recommend it at all.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, I need to stop talking. I'm getting distracted.
I'll do all the talking.
Come on, we're hot ready now, man. We're a couple... Oh, no, we're not hot ready. Come on.
Yes. Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Ball.
Look how ready we are, man. We're a team of little thieves.
Yes. Came back. No. One fun fact: the shield actually comes back from the middle, as you can see, and so even if it's like in the moment of regeneration, even if it's only covering like 50% of the goal, it'll still block the ball from going in. So it can be like some clutch saves where the shield comes in the last second and blocks the ball.
The game also has overtime and then this thing called last chance. So if you're tied when time runs out, oh no.
Yeah, boy!
Oh.
Give me your lunch money and your goals.
Cheap! If you're tied when time runs out, it goes into last chance mode where you keep playing until the ball hits the ground. So if you're really good, you can tether the ball, keep the ball in the air, and potentially come back. Oh, you guys beat me. Good game. Good game, guys.
So I noticed here that TJ said that he likes all the UI changes and the color changes and stuff like that, the match point animation. We worked very hard on the UI. In fact, I think, what was it, like 2 months or 3 months before the release of the game?
Yeah.
The UI looked entirely different. It was really gray. It was very boring looking, not very exciting. And so we spent probably the last 3 months furiously working on making the UI really feel nice. And so all the animations, they'll all go back and forth and they'll do all kinds of stuff to really make it feel like it's a connected experience from the menu into the game and then back into the menu.
But
thank you for noticing those details. We worked hard and we're hoping people would notice.
Sorry, what'd you say, Max? I didn't hear you.
Is this Nerf football mode? I like this.
Yeah. We did a rugby one. We, by default, were thinking of it as a football, but we figured we had some international players, so rugby is more universal.
Oh,
but yes, you're playing the rugby ball, so it has the physics of not incredibly the physics of a rugby ball, but or a football, really. But it'll like hit around and do some really weird spins and stuff like that, something you won't expect. So yeah, let's get this going.
What number are you, Austin?
I'm 2.
2. Should we be on the same team? I don't think we should.
Yeah, we should probably be on separate teams.
Somebody hop on over here on my side. We'll do 2v2.
Oh, I'll do it.
There you go.
So unready real quick and ready back up, because it'll keep your team from the one that you're on. Okay, awesome. Here we go.
Sketch, you already know how I'm rocking. This game could be evil for tag teams. Like, you could just have one dude just come up and bully some guy and just shove him in a corner.
You definitely could.
You totally can. Here you go.
At one point in the game, we actually had the ability to kick other players and like stun them. We thought that was a bit too mean. That was really good.
We used Unity for this.
Oh no!
Oh god! Unity's so hard. Get it? No.
This mode or this stage is called hockey. So it can go behind the goal. It's kind of the idea with that.
Yeah, we just ripped that ball over there. That was sweet.
We have a stage. We have a stage that's actually not in the public release yet because we need to do a little bit more testing with it. But it's called Tilt, and the entire stage tilts back and forth while you're playing. So hopefully in a future release, we'll have that added back into the game.
What's that?
It does need a controller. You can see. You need one for every player, and we're a local player or local multiplayer only. So you'll either have to have multiple controllers or use Parsec, which
you should use Parsec.
We highly recommend. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Oh geez. Hockey is probably the stage that most often goes into overtime because it's just so darn hard to get into the goal.
No!
Oh, I was right there. I was leading it into it. Oh. Oh no! I'm trying to get. Ooh, okay, alley-oop.
I don't
Oh
think so.
no!
I don't think so.
Yeah, boy! Look
Okay.
at that.
There it is.
Hey, get out of here. Give me a lunch
My
money.
team of green.
Oh, I'm holding Doot down. Come here, Doot. I got a new strategy. Come here, Doot.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, geez.
So we did actually talk about power-ups. We talked about a lot of features. We decided to focus on the things that felt most important for a balance. We wanted it to be like an e-sport that could be like pro level. It's easy to pick up and have like a high skill cap. So we decided that focusing on what we did instead of power-ups and things was more suited to that goal. Maybe match point 2. I keep saying that, but
Oh. Yeah. So as a gamer, I really enjoy fighting games, and so as a result, in the games that I make, I like putting a lot of depth into the game. I like to, make situations where you can really use skill to be able to win the game.
Oh! You see
But
me
you
out
have
here?
those clutch plays that are, a little bit random in nature. So that's why the ball goes pretty fast. Like you can't always okay, wait a second here. I need to actually pay attention and score 2 more goals before 3 seconds are
You're
up.
losing, Austin. You're
No. Green all the way.
last chance.
Okay.
So there was last chance mode. If it had been farther up, Austin probably could have single-handedly kept it in the air. But
TJ says, I took computer engineering for making games, so this stream is so awesome for me. Thank you, Max, and the devs. Yes, thank you, Clayton and Austin.
Oh, that's amazing.
this is super fun.
Yes.
This isn't like, thank you for having us on here.
Yeah.
We haven't done shift yet. We should do a shift match.
Yes, we should. Shift is always great. Hacks reported, right?
Dude, we lost fair and square,
Hacks.
man.
Let's go back to all the default settings, and we will do a shift stage. So this one's interesting. Is everybody good to keep doing this? Is there anybody else who wants to try to get in? Or?
If anybody
We'd
else
love to
wants
get
play,
anybody new in. We could always have the devs drop off here and.
Oh, 1v1 with Dude? We can do that one time. After you guys show us some more stuff.
Max, you and Duke should do 1v1. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh, I just said that. I don't know if you heard me.
Oh yeah, I thought you said that. Okay, let's do that.
Okay,
We'll do it on the
I ain't scared of you.
stage.
I want to be purple, though. Get out of here. I'm going to bully you to the other side. Get out of here.
Actually, you press back on your controller, you can actually change your color. So.
Or it's back on the 360 controller. It's the weird little window inside a window on the one.
Yes.
And then what is it? Select on PS4?
What's my favorite color?
PS4.
It is select. Yeah.
No, I
it's
have
the one on the left.
Oh, dude, we would love to have you be a beta tester. We're not developing that many more features for this title specifically. If you join the Discord server, we can put you in the beta channel and keep you up to date. We will let you play Tilt, the one that's currently not in the build, but I don't think we're going to be adding very many more to this specific title.
Oh, come
man,
on, dude.
here we
You
go.
don't want it. It's moving.
Gotta come back around.
Go home to your mama, dude. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean any of it. Oh, you brought it back
Oh
to
man,
me.
exciting. Oh.
If any of you all, I'm going to do a little plug here. If any of you all are into making games, there's a really cool event going on this weekend from the 25th through the 27th. It's called the Global Game Jam. It's a worldwide thing. They have I think last time I checked, I'd have to verify this, but they had 600 locations last time. Thousands of participants at locations around the world where for 48 hours, everybody comes together and forms teams and makes games. So here in Cincinnati, we host a location at the University of Cincinnati, and it's super fun. Everybody just forms teams. We have a cool collaboration space with huge TVs, and I think we made 6 or 7 games last year.
Yes. Yeah, I think it was 7 games.
So you should definitely go to globalgamejam.com and see if there's one close to you if you're interested in making games. It's all about introducing people to making games. You don't have to have a lot of experience or any experience. Game jams are a great way to get introduced to making stuff.
Now, the cool thing about that game jam thing is, our last developer stream we did was with this game called Daru, The Art of Cooperation.
Uh-huh.
They started from Game Jam. Oh, damn it, dude. They, that's how their game came about. I started, you know, the stream same way I did with them, or you guys, and I said, how did this game come about, or what was the ideas, and it was the Game Jam.
Yeah, our other title that we just released, Splotches, started out as a Game Jam game. It's super great for getting your, I guess, getting out of a creative rut.
Here we go. Oh, there's the 10 seconds left. We're gonna go into overtime, and I can't bear it. I can't bear it. Oh man.
Dude, no!
3 seconds.
Let's go to overtime. You heard it. It was destiny.
I've seen people come back.
It's possible.
I've seen people do it.
Totally
score in 3 seconds.
Get that super tether in there.
Last chance.
Oh, there it was.
Not much of a chance, but I tried.
Oh,
Good
man.
game, dude. Told you, he beats me in everything.
So we're based in the Cincinnati area, talking about the Global Game Jam. We actually run one and locally in the area as well at the University of Cincinnati. So if you are in the area, come on out. We'd love to have you. Go to the Global Game Jam website. I can't remember. It's just globalgamejam.com.
globalgamejam.com.
Yeah, you can sign up there, and love to have you guys. Cincinnati, Ohio area in the United States.
But there are like 600 locations, so you don't have to be near us to find one. That's
correct. Yeah, it's everywhere. Global, right? Inherent in the name.
How hard is it to work with a team on a game? It definitely depends on your own personal preferences and the people that you're working with. I haven't had a bad experience. I've been doing Global Game Jam for, I don't know, at least 3 years, maybe more. I don't want to give a number that's longer than Global Game Jam has been around, but I'm pretty sure they've been around for 20 years. So, but I've never had a negative experience, and that's just my experience. So I don't want to say that's universal, but I can't recommend it enough. If you have a stinker group, then I think it's the exception, and it definitely depends on the skills of the people available and how nice the people are around you. But generally, game devs are nice people, I find.
The best community I know.
Godot is a really cool engine, and actually it runs in web browsers now amazingly. Like the engine editor, you can run it in a browser through a technology called mscripten, which basically, it's amazing. It compiles machine code into JavaScript or something. It's super cool. So the whole thing is inside a browser. Really cool. All right, let's do a match. What number are you, Austin?
I am 1.
You're 1? Okay, I'm on the right, so we're good. Let's
see the match start. I go here.
Yeah, programming a game from zero is one of the hardest things you can do. It is incredibly difficult.
Dude said
it is possible.
It's
rewarding.
7-0 in Tekken, which I don't even believe.
God.
Where's the proof of that, dude? I never beat you in anything. Oh, we got this.
Oh, I just pulled it away. This stage is a bit hard to score on, but let's see if we can get something here.
Oh, there
I came back.
Yeah!
The shield comes back after 6 seconds.
We got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
No. We gotta... No!
Dude, the way to start, if you can, is to find a local community. Some places can be harder to find that than others. Global Game Jam is a great way to start. Universities often have people interested in that. Definitely also check out igda.org, the International Game Developer Association. Austin and I actually know each other through the Cincinnati chapter. We do speakers, workshops, game jams, networking events. It's super fun. It's a great social group. And it's going to differ according to chapter, of course, but cannot recommend enough. It's a great way to motivate you to do projects and learn new skills.
That's right there.
Come on. No!
Oh,
what was that?
That was a
slingshot
combination
cheese.
tether pull right there. Super tether between me and 4.
Oh, come on, dude. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and this pizza is frozen. Alright, never mind.
Okay. It's time to get... I gotta stop talking.
I'm not getting any revenge on, dude.
I gotta win 1 game today, alright?
Oh, no. Oh, you stinker. Pushing me out of the way.
Yeah, had it not been for the International Game Developers Association, I would not know Clayton. Would not have made Matchpoint. Clayton's the reason why Matchpoint was created.
I had to convince him that it was cool enough to keep working on. I don't know.
Right, exactly.
What a goob.
Okay, here we go. Let's kick it up. Let's kick it up. So you gotta super tether and then kick it.
Kick it, kick. Oh. No, that's the wrong way.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible.
No. Oh, okay.
We're getting
All right, this is a match
smoked.
point.
I take no prisoners.
There are also some good online communities, TJ, that you can join that are centered around game development. I haven't been part of one for a while. The ones that I used to frequent have kind of died as social media took over. But I can think of like
That was such a good save. Good job whoever did that, but it immediately back in.
TIG Source, TIG Source is one you ought to check out. I think GameDev.net is still around. If you pick a technology, there's usually at least one forum built around that, and you can develop some pretty cool friendships there.
I'm not developing any good friendships with Dude.
Dude's not doing himself any friendship favors. We should do, just for fun, this is completely nuts, but let's do 3 balls.
I think it's Mayhem.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, is it Mayhem?
Yeah, Mayhem does that.
Oh,
yeah.
man, okay.
Let's try Mayhem.
We added a new mode in here, and I have not actually tested it.
No, we tested this a couple times.
Not enough to remember it.
Oh, okay.
Which stage should we do Mayhem on?
Pseudo one's a bit more tough to get a ball in, so I would say let's do. Yeah, let's do hockey. Hockey. I think hockey's.
Yeah, hockey's pretty hard. All right, this is insane and super fun.
Oh wow!
Jesus!
Crazy.
Control all of them with the tether.
Oh. So part of Mayhem mode, it turns on the anonymous option, which means that once we start, everyone's going to turn white. So you don't know which person is your teammate and which one's your opponent.
Oh, I don't know who I am right now.
So let's go ahead and ready up and
just ready up. This is going to be insane.
Put some crazy on.
Probably.
Oh, what
impossible.
in the world is this?
Yep, it's anonymous mode.
All right, y'all. I'm all the way in the bottom left corner. That is me, and I'm gonna start playing.
Oh, you're cheating. That's not the point of anonymous mode.
No.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Oh, nice score. Okay.
Who? What? Who? Do we score?
This is one of those modes that you put on and then you immediately take off because it's too crazy.
It's just for a laugh.
For a good hearty laugh. That's right.
I feel like I'm Alakazam when I pull all
I'm
these
gonna find a ball and I'm gonna take it to the goal.
Oh man, we're getting creamed.
What is going?
Here.
I'm controlling 2 of them over here. I feel like an Alakazam. I feel incredible.
Here we go.
Oh, you blocked it. Nice job.
Just trying to.
I think this is the best map for Mayhem.
No one.
Because on the other one,
get this ball over here, man. I'm gonna.
Well, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, here it is. Oh,
there it is. No.
No.
Oh man. Okay.
PJ says this is how colorblind people see the world.
Oh, this is something I've actually had to do research on. Our other game is very color-based, so we wanted to do a colorblind mode to make it accessible. So I don't think that that's very common, that it's just actually like black and white TV. There are several kinds of color blindness. You should totally Google it. It's freaky and cool, and the eyeball is a strange thing.
You should actually describe a little bit about Splashes real quick.
Sure. So Splotches is the other game we just released in December. It's a puzzle game on Steam and iOS. So you can play it on your iPad or your iPhone. Basically, the idea is you've got colors of paint on a board, like red, yellow, and blue, and you have to mix them. Whenever you mix brown, it explodes, and you use that to kind of defeat obstacles and solve the puzzle. So it's also at our website, jollycrouton.com, if you want to check it out. I've been working on that game for a longer time than I care to admit.
Oh! The comeback. Don't call it a comeback. We're here.
So, after this, if we have some time, I'd like to see if Duke wants to make his own mode. You can actually set rules yourself and do something, totally crazy, totally different with the game than what we initially intended. It's kind of one of the fun parts of the game, that you can change all kinds of rules and how the game interacts.
I got 2 balls over here by myself. Oh! I told you! Don't
What?
call a comeback.
Because I thought the game was already over. What am I doing?
No, you can't give up that early.
Oh no!
Get in the game. Come on.
My strat is drag all the balls over to the side. It works.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm part of the left side because they seem to be the winning side right now.
No!
Oh, there we go. All right.
You switched sides at the wrong moment.
And then Duke comes in with his humiliating GG. Yeah, I see you.
Oh man. Okay, let's head out of here real quick. So let me show you around with this game mode creation part of the game. So
He said
you
he
can
loved
actually
to.
look at. We were showing this off previously, but there's a bunch of different modes here. So twitchy mode, the balls are small and they go really fast. Magnet mode, there's we swap the ball for a magnet that actually attracts to the opposite color. Sounds confusing, but once you get into it, it's actually pretty fun. Moonball mode you've already played, and tennis mode you've already played. So let's go over here to custom, and then if you want to go ahead and take control, you can actually scroll down here and see there's a bunch of different things that you can do. Change the balls.
It's gonna be a delay, so you need to stop control. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, there is a delay. You can change how many goals there is. You can change how much time there is. Confined is the thing that we use in tennis where you can't go to the other side. Shields, you can just turn them off or make them, come back with a short period of time or a long period of time. You can change how much gravity there's, light, heavy. The speed, so you can just go slow-mo with everything.
Oh, the camera angle.
God, he's going all out, dude.
Camera angle is crazy.
This is like when you create your own pizza on Domino's.com or something. You just do everything. Dude is like a kid in a candy store.
So probably the best part of the rules is the fact that you can change the shape of the ball and just do all kinds of stuff with it. Oh, this game mode will be very fun.
So the screen is going to be turned 90 degrees. It's going to be completely insane.
Oh no. So once you feel like you've created the next version of Match Point, we can go ahead and back out and go into your stage of choice. Whatever you think. You're the game designer in this case. What do you think the best game mode is? I really like games that allow you to design modes and kind of play the part of the game developer. Those are the kind of games that got me into making games in the first place. Halo's Forge mode, Halo 3, that was a pinnacle of my childhood where I created all kinds of modes and all kinds of different ways to play and stuff like that. And so I was like, man, I have to do
What Jesus Christ is this?
So actually, you know what? I don't even know if this is gonna work.
Oh, it's gonna be quite
might be a
difficult.
bug.
Dude, what have you done? This is why you're not a game dev, dude.
So it looks like the camera angle thing might not work because you found the bug. Congratulations. The menu. What it should be doing right now, the camera should be backing out and allowing you to see the entire stage. So it might be really tough. Well, if you want to give it a try, we can give it a try. I'm cool with that.
I disagree with Austin. Dude, you're a great game dev. You found out how to break it, which is absolutely necessary for fixing games and making them better. So you did, you are a beta tester. You did the right thing. Good job.
I am a beta tester, by the way.
This may not work. Let's try it, but we're probably gonna have to back out of it pretty quickly.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right. Short
He knew what he
game,
was
dude.
doing. He knew this is gonna probably be.
He's showing us up. He's trying to humiliate us.
That's exactly what's happening here. All right, let's ready up. I think I'm on the right hand side, and my brain is not gonna do well on this. I'll tell you right now.
All right, whoever's number 3. All right.
So the fun part so we got a couple of things going on here, but the star ball actually goes. Oh wait. Oh no, this is even worse. No.
Good job, dude. Good job.
I've never done this combination of.
We're taking notes.
Okay. Well, looks like we may stalemate here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We're canceling and we're writing notes, dude.
So the reason for that was that the star ball was probably smaller than the middle part there. Yeah, it was small and star, and so you can't go past the middle of the stage there. But yeah, so let's get a version of that game that actually works here. Ooh, wobble. That's a good ball.
Look at him in the chat. You guys have just inflated that ego.
Yeah.
What on earth is that? That's like a stress relief ball thing.
We don't have kicks or tennis though. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it doesn't still work. I'm pretty sure this will work. We'll find out.
All right, let's go ahead and ready up.
The wobble ball is probably the funniest ball in the game, I would say, in my opinion.
Let's be goofy. Whoever's number 4, go ahead and hit Y.
Doing this from Sonic 06, right? Oh man, that game. Oh, okay, this is tough. This is already tough.
Oh no!
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
So the wobble ball isn't very bouncy, so it'll basically break through that shield if it's not going fast enough.
There is not a fidget spinner ball.
There should be though. That is a great idea, and I am taking notes as well.
No kicks or
on that.
tethers.
So would it like have a gyroscopic effect and it wouldn't turn very easily?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, what a twist. Me and Duke have now become teammates. Bitter enemies. And now we're beating the devs! This is a story.
No. Okay.
Oh no, no!
Yeah! Y'all got 5 seconds to make it happen.
Oh, shoot! No!
Oh no. There we go.
Dude, get it out of here!
Oh, now is it.
No.
Woo!
Alright.
Let's do magnet mode.
Yeah, that's a fun idea. So let's back out here. We're gonna try a different mode here. Magnet mode. So we'll have to explain this real quick.
Let's just standard on that one.
Yeah, standard would probably be good. So I don't know how much time we have left or how much time you're intending to go. I think we're probably an hour in already, so just let us know.
Yeah,
just keep on going. Okay,
an hour and 15. You know, you guys can show
just
us
keep on
more
going.
stuff and find a good stopping point. You know, whatever's good for you guys.
All right.
I'm having fun. I'll be here until I'm kicked off.
Seriously, though, that's why I was asking. Like, I'm having a blast. So the magnet ball, a little bit weird. It actually attracts to the opposite color. When you touch the ball, it'll change the color to that ball. But if you tether it, the ball does not change the color. So let's give this a try. See if you guys can figure it out.
Before we start this one, would you guys? It's just because YouTube's busted. I know you guys posted it earlier, but they didn't see it. I think just the person that's running the stream has to post it. They want your guys' Discord again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'll
You
send it
guys
to
can just send it to me on Discord myself, so I can copy and paste it.
Yep, here it is.
King C, thank you so much. He said his phone's about to die, so he's got to go. Thank you for watching, man. I'll see you. You know, you always stop by the stream, so I'll see you another day, probably tomorrow. El Dingo came in and said, what game is this? You are an hour and 13 minutes late, my friend, but it is okay. Better late than never. This is Match Point, and we've got both the developers of the game joining us. I'm just posting a link for the chat, and then you will get to see it in action. So if you guys want to give a brief, you know...
Brief overview. Yeah. So yes, Match Point. The game is kind of inspired by a lot of multiplayer games like Rocket League, Super Smash Bros, and stuff like that. But essentially, it's Pong for the modern era. So there are all kinds of different rules you can play with, and in fact, this mode right here is not a standard rule set. But normally, there's only there's a ball in the middle, not a magnet, and your goal is to hit the ball over into the other goal. Right now, we're not actually playing, we're kind of in a practice mode. So you'll see that when we knock the ball into the goal, it doesn't actually score. But once we all ready up, we'll be able to get in here and really show you the game.
What'd you say, Max? Didn't hear you.
I said I'm ready now. I posted for you guys.
Yeah. Let's do it. 2v2. I don't know whose teams are on who, but
Me and Dude.
let's go. 2. I'm 1. Oh, okay. So one strategy here is that actually hitting the ball is a little bad because it'll... Oh man, I love it when Match Point brings out grunts. So hitting the ball actually attracts it to you, and you're generally not on the side where the ball needs to go, so it's actually not the best thing to do. So it kind of flips the game on its head. Generally kicking is the best, whereas in this mode, tethering is the best.
Oh no, dude, we were off to a hot start. What happened?
Yeah.
Austin, are we on a team?
I think we might be.
Uh-oh, that's unfair. No, Dude beat... Dude, you beat me, right? I'm pretty sure you beat me.
I don't know. I think Dude counts as at least one of the devs. at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
I heard a boop, so I'm guessing that somebody joined the Discord server. Welcome.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh shoot! Oh
Yeah,
shoot!
get
Oh,
this
shoot.
over here. No, dude, what are you doing? Are you working for them?
Oh,
You Russian
no.
spy? What is going
Oh,
on?
no.
oh shoot! There it is! There it is! There it is! There it is!
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right, match point.
Match point. You guys gotta come back. What's going
We're
on?
falling apart. It's dude.
It's all dude. It's all dude's fault.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
No, this can't happen.
You told them to come back, and now they're coming back. Why did
I'm
you
a
do
bully
that?
you. Sit in this corner.
You wished them luck and it worked. You shouldn't do that.
Well, there it goes.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah!
No.
Oh,
We can't have this happen. Oh. I'm gonna get a headache because I'm concentrating too hard. Alright.
Dude, no.
Can't have this. I need to score here. No! Oh no!
All right, now it's
Don't
serious.
call it a comeback.
I'm slipping.
It's not a comeback. It's definitely not. It can't be because it's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, you might be right.
Okay. Oh, goes. Okay. All right. I've defended my honor. Awesome.
Disgusting.
So you can actually kick the little stats thing here by pressing R and L. You can do a couple of fun things.
Unless
a little
you're
Easter egg.
Unless you've already read it up.
Oh, true. Yeah. Once you're ready up, you're not able to do that. Kind of freezes your card there. All right. What else can we play? Let's see here.
I think we should do. Let's do a standard mode on standard for El Dingo's sake. That's the word I was looking for. So you can see how the default game feels.
Yeah, let's do 1v1. I really, so while I love 4v4s, or sorry, 4v4, but 2v2, 1v1 is probably my favorite way to play the game.
You can show the
Just
game
coming from
off
my
better this
background
way,
of
too.
enjoying competitive games. It's very tense, that 1v1 feel. Oh man, who is on the right?
That's me.
Oh, okay. You're doing that crazy bounce off the wall and super kick it into the goal. That skill.
Dev versus Dev.
I'm not playing dude or Max.
It ain't me.
Oh, it's dude.
Dude's playing.
All right, I'm not sure. I think dude beat me the first time. So I think this is. Did he beat me the first time? I really can't remember.
This is retribution right here.
I can't remember.
You gotta bring it all. Oh. So I really enjoy, like I said before, competitive games. Rocket League, Overwatch is fun. I enjoy Smash Bros, Melee, and the new one Ultimate. And so I tried to make the 1v1 version of this game very crunchy, where you can really invest some time and figure out the best way to play here. So you can see that Clayton is trying as hard, or well, I'm not sure if you're trying your hardest or not, but due to the difference in skill between someone who's played it for 1,000 hours and the person who plays it for 1, you can see that it's difficult to even get a score on them.
Oh, it's time to do a rematch.
Oh, we need a rematch? Okay.
Oh yeah, dude needs a chance. I'm not one to turn a man down.
He said he didn't win the first game.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Which one is Dude? Dude is the one that
Yeah,
took
he
the big fat
he
L.
almost won the first game.
What'd you say, Max? I didn't hear you.
He said, which one is Dude? I said, Dude is the one that took the big fat L.
Oh shoot. Oh, okay, all right. Okay.
All right, so you're getting it.
Good start.
Figuring it out. Oh man, we should get somebody else in here too.
Yeah.
I'd love to see 2 viewers duke it out.
Yeah.
At this point, obviously,
Oh.
Duke's got his experience and he's really figuring it out, but it'll still be a very fun thing to see. The best point, being a game dev, I think it's taking a game and having people play the game. That at that point, when you see people like having fun, play the thing that you made and you spent so much time on, that is just quite possibly the best feeling in the world. And so you'll see a lot of these, game developers, spending tons of time trying to make the perfect game for those, for those moments where they show the game and they see the smile on somebody's face, enjoying the game. The best part of game development by far.
Dude, it's a really fun game, guys.
It's also fun to see you play. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's a really fun game, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Tell everyone so we can keep making games. We wanted to get into the hands of some esports leagues, so I've got to take some time to find some contact information and see if anybody wants to play it.
As a point of pride, we did actually convince Mojang in Sweden, the people who made Minecraft, to have a tournament and actually play the game. And they posted the results, and so that was one of the coolest things that's happened in Matchpoint this far.
That's
I
awesome.
think.
How long was that?
Probably right after we released, so that'd probably be in October.
Yes.
I met them at the Game Developer Conference in March of 2018, and they were at a party, and they all loved it. So,
GDC, fun time. Do we have anybody else who wants to Minecraft plays Matchpoint? That's exactly right.
Yes,
if
that
anybody
is
else
true.
is in the chat and would like to take a swing, man, speak now for everyone
we
in
gotta get
peace.
Yeah, we're happy to hop out and let other people play.
That's how they usually are, though, man. They usually like to just watch. I usually play, it could be from 2 to 8 people a stream. We had a couple others try and play, but TJ couldn't get his controller working, and one guy was playing on mobile, and Big Russ never found out his issue. So it's not like we didn't have people that didn't want to play.
That's true. Yeah, we did have quite a few.
And Parsec will always be there, so you can still play.
Yeah.
I might set up something on the Discord server to sort of facilitate that. I've not done that yet. So, TJ, I wanted to address something you said. You said games that aren't AAA have so much passion put into them. That is true, but also, that's very true. But also, I wouldn't discount how much passion goes into AAA games as well. There are pros and cons to both methods, but I think that everybody in games is in games because they love them. So whether or not they have the backing of a big studio or just do it in a bedroom, I think that there's passion at all points of the spectrum. However, when you're an indie and you're doing it in your own spare time and don't have a lot of money behind you, there is a little bit of an extra burst of passion that maybe you might need in order to keep doing it.
It's very true.
Max, you want to play against Dude again?
Sure.
All right, I'll hop out of here.
And then after that, do you guys want to, do one last 2v2 to send everybody packing?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds great.
Oh, let me...
If you guys want, you can choose a different stage. If there's one stage that you like the most, Dude, or you, Max, or you guys already started.
There should be a new YouTube series, Max versus Dude.
That would be great.
He said I 7-0'd him on Tekken last week. I don't know. I mean, that's the only victory I've got over him. Oh, except right now! 1-0!
Yeah, it's happening. Repetitive Sketch, you said, I wish AAA games didn't have so much microtransactions. That is a very interesting topic in the land of game development. There's a lot of debate that goes on, not just on the consumer gamer side, but also the developer side, because a lot of developers kind of feel similar about microtransactions. The game market is very difficult, and the way that consumers approach the market has changed. So to be successful, sometimes even reluctantly, developers have to go with those things that make games free to play, but then they can make money in other ways.
Oh no!
With Splotches, we decided not to do microtransactions because of that same feeling. Like, we just wanted to sell you the whole game and it's all yours. And we've been finding that maybe it's not very feasible. So until people stop wanting to play games for free, I think microtransactions might be sticking around.
Totally would agree with that. I think really the way you monetize a game doesn't actually, at least for me, matter so long as the game itself is sound. So of course, if you have games where you have microtransactions in them and you can buy something that will actually win you the game or increase your chances by a significant amount to win the game, then that's where I kind of have issue. But
yeah,
whatever you can do to be able to make money as a game developer, it's already a tough market out there. And so trying to, oh man, match point. I don't know who's winning right now.
Dude.
I had to interrupt myself.
Come on,
Dude,
Max.
it is-
Come on, Max.
oh.
Come back. You can do it.
Man, I can't believe it. Max is the underdog in this game. Oh, wow. Here we go.
Yeah, under what?
Under what?
Oh man, that's tense.
Yes.
We can
No!
Oh,
Wow.
sandwich.
Sandwich it
Oh,
in.
sandwich.
Oh, man. That very well may be true. I can't see your name. Aristarch. Definitely, if people could afford the prices that the games demand, I think microtransactions would be less of a thing.
I don't mind them that much. The only time it really bothers me, like a game like Fortnite, I think that, they do it right. Nothing's really pay to win. That's just an example. A lot of people do it like Fortnite. The game is free, and then all the stuff is, whatever. Then there's games like, I don't know, such as Destiny, where you pay the full whatever, and then it's got a ton of DLCs and expansions that you got to spend money on, and then it still has all the microtransactions. That's where I kind of get bothered. Or if it's pay to win, like you guys said.
Yes, and in fact, I actually played quite a bit of Destiny, and I had issue with Destiny 2, and it's a great game. Like it like gameplay wise, it's amazing, like what they've done. But because there are certain weapons that are only accessible in the expansion, when you're playing competitively online, which obviously I tried to make a competitive game, so I really enjoy those kinds. It does irk me a little bit when I'm not able to be on the same playing field as the other person. So that, and also that's why I like Rocket League. There are microtransactions in that game. You can buy loot boxes, but the game itself is just that pure car soccer that you love. So okay, do this last match here, 2v2.
Yeah, dude
whoever was
has to
orange-
lose, yo. I don't care who's on the squadron, but we gotta beat dude.
Gotta get revenge. Whoever's orange, go ahead and hit Y for us.
Oh, my bad. That was
There
all
we
my
go.
fault.
So, Dude asks which of the devs said they like Smash. That would be me. I really enjoy competitive Melee, but I also enjoy all the Smash games. And so,
I
yeah.
enjoy Smash 2, but I have never been competitive, or at least I've never tried to be competitive. And I don't think I ever would be. Okay.
Oh, TJ, what do you mean? What stream? But that's awesome, dude. No, thank you. I always like when people buy a game because of you. You know what I mean? That's always an awesome feeling. Like
That's pretty cool.
when I first
Awesome.
started on Twitch, like before I was a partner, like years ago, I played this game called Game Dev Tycoon, and like, dude, I had like a ton of people buy it. Like I had like a stream full of people. We named all the games, we played it, and just like the company itself contacted me, and like it was just the coolest feeling ever.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm sure they were really grateful for that.
Seriously though, when that stuff happens to a game dev, that's a godsend. It's amazing.
It's a dream come true.
Dream come true.
How do we want to do the teams?
Let's do.
Well, let's see what do you think, Max?
Yeah, what do you think?
Just get me away from dude.
Okay, so do you want to be able to defeat Dude, or do you want to be on Dude's team so that
I want to murder him.
Okay, so
I don't want to just win. I want to crush his spirit. I want him to go to bed sad.
That's right.
I am one.
All right, I'm 2. So Max, whatever one you are,
I am
go
3.
to the right.
Yes.
All right, we'll wait for Dude to ready up, and then here we go.
You should totally, yeah. We tried to make this game. TJ says that he might be interested in getting this game, Match Point, to play with his sister. We tried to make this game, even though it does have a couple of buttons on it. We tried to make the game as accessible to new people as possible. We actually have a tutorial as well. So if you do get the game, I do recommend going into the tutorial and giving that a try and figuring it out, and hopefully you'll be you'll get it caught up to speed real quick on the game.
Oh,
And we
no.
welcome feedback
Yes.
from everyone. Just pop into our Discord channel. We'd love to hear from people. It helps us design better games as we move forward. And even like we're going to make a few revisions to this game. Oh man, I need to
Big
stop
tag
talking.
teamwork.
I did enjoy the idea that TJ had, which was 3 versus Dude. I think that would be.
That'd be awesome. We can get a live reaction of him.
Yeah.
crying,
So.
too.
Oh man. Right. You don't want to show her the tutorial. That's hilarious. That's what I do when I go to conventions.
Trying to
I don't
block, dude.
I just hop in the game and get my wins.
Ooh, I came back.
I accidentally did that.
Yeah, I know you did. Thank you.
When I talk, I cannot play video games. It's terrible.
I'm out here. Yeah!
No!
Give me a chance. No, that was your goal.
Oh, it was. Okay, sorry. I can't. Oh man.
You so much can't play video games that you don't even keep, you can't even keep track of when you're winning.
Oh,
Oh, this is
oh
terrible.
no. Oh god, no. Oh.
There we go. That's an even match.
Oh.
Dude and I are taking you down now. It's Duke and Kloopadoop.
And yeah, Kloopadoop is Clayton's username. Oh, nice save.
Duke and
No.
No!
See ya, Pumpy.
Oh yeah, see ya, Pumpy.
I can read chats and play games, Austin.
I cannot do it.
What's up?
No. No!
There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh, got my own way.
Oh,
no.
Yes, no.
Fudge. Fudge. No.
Yes!
Oh, dang. You're gonna win.
Down to the wire.
Match
This
point
wire's
right here.
thin as floss, boys.
Oh.
No,
There it is.
no!
Oh god.
All right.
Oh, man.
Nice game, dude.
All right.
Maybe I'm just the bad luck.
No. Dude is just kick ass at this game. Let's do just one more match. Everybody versus Duke. What do you think?
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, I have a suggestion. Let's give Dude the benefit of the doubt as well as the
You
map
make
that
him
we
bigger?
haven't played on yet. And we're gonna play on a map called Uneven.
Oh, here we go.
And the 3 is gonna be over here since the goal is easier to hit. Dude's gonna be on the other side, and it's gonna be a smaller goal. And so he'll have a little bit of an advantage in that it's gonna be kind of tough for us to get a goal. So Dude, you go over there.
Since that's
Yeah.
illegal.
You know what?
There are no laws in
This
match
is my
play.
kind of
That's
game. Oh yeah, not so tough anymore, are you, pal?
You're
Oh,
still
no.
gonna beat our asses. Can I say that on this?
Oh
thing?
no!
Oh,
Dude, are you serious?
All right, Austin, play defense.
I'm playing. I'm going. All right, I gotta do that wall jump.
I'm gonna
See,
play
Dude's got the
super
wall jump
defense.
down. We
I'm
can
just gonna
explain that
push
mechanic.
Dude away.
No, I can't let this happen. No.
I forgot which one I was for a second.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh shoot! Get out of there!
Dude.
Oh god.
That's what I like to see.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
Come on, I'm gonna hold you over here.
That was an alley oop.
You're gonna hold him there?
Yeah. No, dude, you're not allowed to touch a ball.
Oh man, Brandon is challenging Duke, so that may have to happen at some point later. Brandon won our launch party tournament at there was a barcade in Cincinnati called 16-Bit. We had a party there to celebrate the launch of the game, and Brandon took home the trophy. So
He sure did.
he's the reigning non-dev champion.
Ooh. Okay.
We laser cut a trophy. It was pretty fun. We also had an arcade version
Oh
of the
no.
game.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Yes, we do have an arcade version of the game, and it is great. Although a bit hard to control.
That would have been a good GIF. I wish I had that. So I could
That would have been amazing.
post that on social media.
No, go over here. I'm trying to hold him back.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
No!
I thought the goal was good. Oh. Okay. He's getting it. That the combination of his skill and the larger goal on our side, it's giving him an edge. Oh.
Oh, we got.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Are we on top of each other? I'm gonna ride on somebody. I'm just gonna get on top of him.
I'll take this ball. Yeah, sorry, dude.
Oh,
my
okay.
God.
He comes back. I'm gonna be so salty.
Dude, the funny thing is, I was gonna say earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt you guys. I love that you're from Ohio because you have the same slang as me. You said and then I was gonna. I swear on everything. I was gonna ask you, is salty in your vocabulary? And then you just hit me with it.
Yep. I was just
So
wondering the
happy.
same thing. When I said it, I was like, is that something that Max would say?
Yes, it
Dusky's
is.
not that far away.
Is salty in Ohio thing?
Yeah, that's what I've been told. I've met other streamers. Like, I got a lot of friends through Twitch, and they tell me every time they meet somebody from Cleveland or Ohio, they always say Salty.
Yeah, Salty seems pretty local to me.
I didn't know that vernacular. That's great. Oh man. Well, that was a very close match. I forgot to hype it up.
Shouldn't have been close.
Looks like Duke was very close. That was an amazing match.
You did an amazing job, dude.
No, he says.
GG indeed.
GG's all around.
Woo!
And
Oh, man,
GG's to the stream. Dude, guys, thank you so much for joining us for the past hour and a half plus. That was awesome. I would like to, possibly do things like this more often, or maybe we guys can meet up again and do something like this if you guys would ever be down.
Sounds
that would
awesome.
be amazing.
Thanks so much for having us. We had a blast.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys heard it. This was Match Point. We all played it. Some of you guys played it with us, mainly Dude. But you all got to check it out. You can check it out on replay. I'll update all the links down in the description with their Discord and all that. And yeah, get you guys some Match Point in. Check it out. Blast of a game. You guys got to saw it a lot. A lot of you guys thought it looked pretty fun. So $9.99 on Steam. And if you guys got any closing moments or anything like that, shoot.
Yeah, so go get Parsec. Well, obviously, if you're in the stream, you probably already have it. But tell your friends to get Parsec and then play Match Point.
Game doesn't have online, but you can make it.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And we are going to be signing out. You all stay beautiful. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave a like on your way out. I know a lot of you guys are lurkers, so everybody's got a YouTube account. Smash that like button. If you don't do it, you don't like ice cream. Everybody likes ice cream, so you don't want to be a liar. And thank you, Austin, and thank you, Clayton, man. That was honestly a blast, dude. I'm so grateful for you guys.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
See ya.